feel like we need to update this. Definitely need to add some more.
Welcome back to another Ricky Bobber Moto vlog. I'm coming from the grocery store. I saw a picture of ceviche on Instagram, and now I really wanted ceviche, so I came to get some stuff for ceviche. So my backpack is full of shrimp and lemons and all kinds of stuff. I thought I would take this next few minutes on my way home to kind of talk about something that was in my last video, and it may not make any sense to anyone that didn't see my last video, but I'll throw in a little clip right here of what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man, I'm dragging. I think you got the sword thingy. Yes. Yeah.
Whatever this is, man, please don't be anything incriminating. What the f is that? Oh my god, what is this? I'm gonna put it up on the box opener wall for sure, and you guys are definitely gonna see that one in future videos.
So in my last video, I threw in a clip of a sword that I sent Blockhead, and when I met Blockhead, we were talking about it. But there's a little bit of a story behind it. So it's not something I bought and gave to him. It's something that was given to me. It's now in a deserving place. You'll know what that means in a minute. I do garage doors for a living. I mean, like, I fix them, I do maintenance, stuff like that. So broken springs and cables and all kinds of stuff like that. Anything garage doors except for painting them. I was replacing a section at a customer's house, and it looked like they were moving. They were just kind of like packing up, and there wasn't very much left. I asked if I may please use their restroom, which I rarely do, but sometimes you gotta take a leak when you're working there a couple hours or an hour or something. So she said, oh, of course. So I went to use the restroom upstairs, and I came back out, and she was carrying a sword, and I was like, oh, cool sword, just kind of making small talk. And she's like, oh, do you want it? And I was like, oh, what do you mean? Are you selling it? She's like, well, actually, it was my son's. We don't know what to do with it, and we would like for it to go to somebody who appreciates it. This is my son's place. He recently passed away, so we're packing it up to sell it. Some of this stuff, we just don't really know what to do with it, and we don't want to put a value on his things. And one of the other guys there, I was like an in-law or something, he's like, don't worry about it, bro. I was like, they got the money or something. I was like, okay, sure. So she gave me that. What it was, that particular sword that she was carrying was a Lord of the Rings replica. It was a Ringwaith Sword. And she's like, oh, here, we got some other ones too. I was like, whoa. So she gave me that Ringwaith Sword. I got shards of Narsil. I've got Narsil in one piece. I got Aragorn's Ranger Sword. I got Bilbo's Sting Dagger. I got an orc, like an orc thing, an orc sword, and a couple other ones. And then that one that I sent to Blockhead, which was not Lord of the Rings related, but apparently the guy who designed it, the name is on there, his name is Cutlery, K-I-T-R-A-E, I believe. He was a designer for the company that makes all those swords. So he branched off on his own and did his own company, and that was one of them. So I've had the Lord of the Rings swords for a while, and that other one I just kind of had floating around on the shelf because you can't really hang it very well. And it's moved with me a couple times. I just kind of like, oh, I'll just put it on this shelf over here, and it was just collecting dust.
So you guys know, in the Blockhead garage, we don't use box openers to open boxes ever since that one episode that I didn't use a box opener. So we got a wall of box openers over here. I'm gonna let Wes go ahead and decide which box opener he'd like to use. Box openers. Take your pick, bruh. I feel like we need to update this. Definitely need to add some more.
I wanted it to have a good home, because he's getting a lot more use out of it, and people are getting to see it and enjoy it, and I'm happy. I'm happy about that. So it's been in at least 2 of his videos, the one where he opened the box, and then one where Eric was opening opening some parts for an Indian, which I thought was actually perfect, which is what I ride.
Psycho on your neck. Yeah.
It is sort of a sad story. I do think about that guy all the time. His name is Joe. He's the one, unfortunately, he passed away. I don't know if I said it in my story, but he actually committed suicide, which is very, very sad. This is my first ride back from the Get On Moto Fest in Texas. First thing I did when I got back is I started editing, and then sleep, and then work again. It's actually been like a week and a half since I got to ride it. It actually had spider webs on it. I cleaned most of them off. Since I gave her a name of Morticia, I think it's kind of fitting that she has spider webs on it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I've gotten a lot more comfortable with the Indian Scout bobber since I got it. It has been about 6 weeks. Unfortunately, I don't get to ride all the time, so maybe once a week. So technically, yes, if you do the math, it's only been about 6 or 7 times. But I've gotten a lot more comfortable with it. I'm still not where I want to be, obviously. I still need to lean into turns and stuff. That dog didn't like the motorcycle. This is going to be a short one, and I know this one probably won't get very many views because it's kind of just recapping something in another video. This one's not searchable at all. So, but those of you that are following me, for me, all 2 of you, you know, it's just another personal diary of mine. And I had a blast out in Texas. I got to meet literally everyone I follow, except for Dan the fireman. I met Blockhead, I met Her Two Wheels, I met Shade Tree Surgeon, Shay Lisi, Flipnaw, Brandon Picasso, Ricky Not So Martin, Yami Noob, and Spite from Yami Noob's channel, Doodle on a motorcycle, and that's just off the top of my head. I hope I'm not forgetting anyone. And then I met a bunch of new friends, and let me see if I can remember their names off the top of my head. We got Country Coder, we got 9 Mills on 2 Wheels, we got Tim Mystic, we got Whiskey Chaser, we got Aussie Clocks, we got Bullseye TV, and I think that's it. Sorry if I forgot anyone, because this is really off the cuff, so my memory's not the best. Oh, duh! Midlife with the Bike. How can I forget you, my bro? Midlife with the Bike. I was trying to remember who was at my table, but I met him at a different table. So that's kind of how my mind works. I swear, every time I'm right here, there's a red car next to me. This is Ricky Bobber Moto signing off. Thank you for being here. If you found yourself watching more than one video and you've watched all the way to the end, maybe that's a sign from the universe that you should subscribe. And please hit that like button. It helps me out a bunch. It tells the wizard of algorithms that people are liking this and other people may want to see it as well. This is Ricky Bobber Moto signing off. I will catch you on the next one.